Well, MSNBC is continuing to give their viewers exactly what they want. And what do they want? They want Trump derangement syndrome, obviously. Here's the headline. Rachel Maddow defends MSNBC's refusal to air Trump Iowa victory speech. And she assures you that it's not out of spite. Well, I don't think it's entirely out of spite. I think it's for another reason as well, but we'll get to that after we watch the video.
The former president himself is making remarks tonight from his home in Florida. As far as we can tell, and what we were prepared for here is that this is basically a campaign speech in which he is repeating his same lies and allegations.
And this coming from a person and a network who spent years pushing the Russia collusion hoax. Don't you remember how the walls are closing in? Well, they're not closed in yet, but they're closing in. Well, they're going to start closing in. Well, no, now they're closing in. Well, they never closed in. You know, Russia paid bounties to kill U.S. troops. Well, that wasn't true either. Do you remember the time that Rachel Maddow was sued by One American News for claiming that they were paid Russian propaganda? Well, she actually won that case, and the reason that she won was that a court ruled that Rachel Maddow's viewers know she offers exaggeration and opinion, not facts. But do go on, Rachel.
Against his perceived enemies. It is just getting started. So far, he's just giving his normal list of grievances. We don't consider that necessarily newsworthy, and there's a cost to us as a news organization of knowingly broadcasting untrue things.
Well, I don't think the cost is very high, and whatever it is, I'm sure you've already paid it 1,000 times over.
So our deal with you is that we will monitor these remarks. If he does say anything newsworthy, we will turn them around and report on that right away. But for now, just know that it's happening and we're not taking it.
So Trump's victory speech is something they don't want their viewers to see. Now, obviously, anybody watching MSNBC is very unlikely to ever vote for anybody other than a Democrat in the first place. I mean, these are the people that have drank the Kool-Aid and they want more. But, you know, there is always a point at which things get bad enough that people find the line at which they are going to suddenly look reality square in the face and go, okay, I was wrong. And guess what? That might even be happening to people who watch Rachel Maddow. Here's a new poll from ABC News Ipsos. 33% approval for President Biden. 33%. That's lower than Trump ever was during his presidency. If we go to 538, they've got it higher. They've got his approval at 38.2%. So maybe the ABC poll is an outlier. But even so, at the same point in Trump's presidency, he was at 43%. That's still almost 5 points higher. So what is MSNBC's real purpose here? Well, it's pretty transparent. They don't want their viewers to see what Trump has actually said, because it's just making more and more sense. When you've got even deep blue sanctuary cities freaking out about Biden's open borders, they may not want their viewers hearing this.
We're going to seal up the border because right now we have an invasion. We have an invasion of millions and millions of people that are coming into our country. I can't imagine why they think that's a good thing. It's a very bad thing.
And as I said earlier, the vast majority of MSNBC viewers are not going to vote for anybody other than a Democrat. But there is still the chance that some of them, even a small number, might change their minds. And anything less than a complete psychological chokehold over their viewers is just not good enough. Because they wouldn't want to turn their viewers into fascists. And you know what MSNBC thinks fascists are? Those are normal people who don't want their lives destroyed by far-left policies. They're absolutely terrifying. Anyway, that's all I got to say about that. Please subscribe, like, and share. Sharing really helps me out. I thank you with that. I will see you next time.